Hey guys, Captain Boomerang back for Let's Play Jak 2 Part 28. In the last part, we beat Arrow in a race, even though he's a big dang cheater. And in this part, we're going to be moving on with our missions as normal. So one mission that I'm going to do, well, the first mission we're going to do today has actually not been given to us yet formally, so I'm just going to drive around until I get it, and then I'll cut away so that way you can see / hear, I suppose, the mission. So I'll see you guys in just a bit.
This is Samos. Jak, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I hid there long ago. Good luck, and Dexter, clean up my place while you're out there. This is Unit Alpha.
Alright, cool. So that was the cutscene I wanted to hear. You should get that, well, not really a cutscene, but like a voice memo thing. I love how Samos actually makes Dexter clean it up. Well, he doesn't make him actually clean it up, but he asks him to clean it up even though it's a rundown old shack. So I'll see you guys at Dead Town, which is relatively close, so just a bit. Okay guys, so here we are in Dead Town. The mission coming up, retrieving the life seed for Samos, is actually a relatively simple one of my favorites. Really, it's not very difficult at all. One of the easiest missions in Act 3 of the game, in my opinion. All you gotta do is hop on your hoverboard and go to the house, just like we did before. The only difference is, this time there are no monsters to get in your way, so that's super simple. All you gotta do is get through here. This is the hardest part of the mission, I swear. Alright, so just coming up through here, you're very easy. Yep, really quickly, I'd just like to apologize if my voice isn't 100%. A little bit of a cold, but nothing major. And here we are at the house. Super simple. What did I tell you? Oh, well, yeah, I guess we have to get over there. Let's see what we got. Well, that'll do it. Wait, what? What's that? Titan suit. You mean you're not supposed to just jump to the house? Alright guys, so here we are at Dead Town, again, to do the mission the right way this time. In all seriousness, that was just a little gag. That was pretty much how speedrunners complete the mission, or it's kind of a little known fact. Boost jumping in this game is super broken. You can use it to get past so many things. As a matter of fact, I don't even need the Titan suit to get all the way over there. You can actually use boost jumps to get pretty far close to the hut, you know, without even using the trick that I had gotten, so... With that, actually, we're going to want to get out of the Titan suit first, because I almost forgot something. There are 8 precursor orbs in this area in total, and they're all, and a lot of them, 6 of them to be exact, are right back here. So you're just going to want to follow this path, and it should give you 6 precursor orbs in full. Oopsie daisies. It's a little bit hard to control the hoverboard in tight spaces, but there you go. So, really quickly, just going to want to scoop those up. Not terribly difficult. That should put you up to 73, and there are only 2 more precursor orbs left in this entire area. So, just wanted to get those really quickly. And now that we've got that taken care of and out of the way, we're going to want to hop into the Titan suit. And this is how you're actually supposed to complete the mission. So, really quickly, you can actually fight in the Titan suit. As you saw, it has attacks. That's how I was able to knock down those walls. But I really wouldn't recommend it. You'll see in just a bit, we're about to get ambushed by 2 metalhead grunts. But the reason why I don't recommend it is because you need the Titan suit to get through the entire mission. Hey, watch it. You need the Titan suit to get through the mission, and that bar up top represents the Titan suit's health. It's not the best at combat, mostly because its attacks are really slow and have this awkward delay to them. So you're just going to find it getting needlessly damaged if you try and use it as like a big wrecking machine. Which is kind of my issue with the Titan suit. It looks like it would be really tough and good at combat, but it's just not. It's a glorified escort mission, really, is all it is. So we got a metalhead gunner over here. Just gonna jump up and shoot him before he shoots you, Mexican standoff style. If I could actually do that, that'd be nice. They only take 2 hits to kill, so not terribly difficult, unless you kind of suck at aiming like me. Alright, so really all you're gonna want to do, like I said, it's kind of a glorified escort mission. You're just gonna want to take the Titan suit all the way through here. And just smash walls and move bricks. I mean, it's not a fun mission at all. Which is kind of funny because the hoverboard thing, though remarkably challenging, is actually way more fun to complete than, you know, this. So anyways, what you're going to want to do is come up here, move this side, and also something I should mention is that when you're getting out of the Titan suit, you got to make sure you have room to get out, otherwise it won't let you. that was something that kind of got in my way a couple of times. So we got a couple of gunners, just gonna want to snipe them like normal. I do feel kind of bad though, because they can't really see me and I'm just kind of taking them out. I mean, I shouldn't feel bad, they're metalheads, but it's just kind of dirty. That's all I have to say about it. So anyways, just gonna want to lug this entire Titan suit all the way up to the hut. So, not really difficult. It is one of the easier missions in Act 3 of the game. It's just tedious and kind of boring, mostly because the Titan suit is so slow-paced. And it's just not fun. I feel like it was an idea that they had, like, hey, wouldn't this be cool? And, you know, they put it in the game and it wasn't really that fun, which is kind of important. But for some reason they just decided to leave it in anyways. But, I don't know, that's just how I feel. I can't really prove it, but... So what you're probably going to do is grab that without getting shot, preferably. And then you're going to want to sneak up here and shoot this guy before he shoots you. And we're just going to duck down here for a bit. This guy's a relatively good shot. It's kind of hard to line it up. Alright. Wise guy, eh? That stinks. Alright, so messed up a bit there. I'll meet you guys back over at that spot.
Later.
Alright guys, so here we are back at the spot where we were before. That was a pretty interesting kill there. Like I said, it's pretty difficult to line up these shots, and this guy's relatively good. I probably should have just stood my ground a little bit more. Also, another option, just in case you were wondering, was you can actually just go up with the Titan suit anyways, and just try to make it work and just take the shots like a man. And that would actually probably have been a better strategy there, but I don't know, I'm just a little paranoid about losing the Titan suit. Doesn't really matter too much now, though. No more enemies left in the mission. All we gotta do is break these pillars and...
That was funny.
It was actually kind of funny, I don't know. Smashing. Anyways, that's a pun everyone uses a little too much, especially when talking about Smash Brothers, but I don't know. I had to write a review for my student newspaper a while ago, and like a long while ago for, you know, the new Smash game, and I used the smashing pun because really it's kind of hard to think of another pun. But anyways, you're just going to want to throw this with square, relatively easy to line up, and this is pretty much the end of the mission. Jeez Louise, I hate the Titan suit, but you know, pretty much every mission that involves the Titan suit I really don't like, and I'm pretty sure I'm not in the minority. It's just not a fun mechanic, and I don't know why they thought it would be fun, but it isn't. So, this is the last pillar. You really don't want to mess up here, because that would really bite. But anyways, that's how you do the mission the legit way. It's kind of boring, but oh well, what are you going to do? Here you go.
I spent many a day cleaning up this place for old Greenie.
Good work, Jack. And Daxter, I suppose. Before we came through the rift long ago, I was nurturing that life seed from the great tree. It seems the metalheads are attracted to its power. Take the seed to Onin now. She will prepare it for Samos.
You mean you?
No, the other me, Daxter. My younger self needs the seed's power to become sagely.
So, let me get this straight. It's fair to say that by bringing your younger self the life seed now, we helped you become the sage you are today. We helped you get your powers in the first place. And you never thanked us?
Thank you, Daxter. Now go do it!
That is one of the best cutscenes in the game. Oh my goodness, I love Daxter and Samos together. It's just the best. But in all seriousness, that pretty much sums it up for this mission. Although I do need to check something really quickly to make sure. I did say there were 8 precursor orbs. I just want to make sure I got all of them. I think I might have missed one, maybe. It's possible. Let's just double check. Yeah, I think I did miss one. So right up here, oops, not right up here, but yeah, right there, you can get your last precursor orb, and that'll put you at 75. And I do believe there are only like 93 or 96 precursor orbs in the entire game. Well, I mean, within each area. Of course, there are the precursor orbs that you get for doing other missions. Wrong way. There are the precursor orbs you get for doing other missions and such throughout the town, which I'll be showing off later. But out of just the areas, there are about 96 precursor orbs, I believe. Someone can fact check me on that, but I think I'm close to right. So we're relatively close to hitting the mark, is all I was trying to say with that nonsense. So with that, we're going to want to go take the life seed to Onin so she can prepare it for Samos. This is all just a roundabout kind of thing. There's no mission. So just a cutscene. I'll see you guys there in just a bit. Alright, so here we are at Onan's hut. I got there relatively, it's quiet now, but I actually did trigger high alert as per usual. But I was listening to the Baron's commentaries, and they were just really amazing. Maybe I'll play some of them at the end. But anyways, here's a cutscene, enjoy. Yep.
Onan says, what took you so long? We had to skip lunch waiting for you too.
Well, I don't know, Pecker. Maybe it was the sluggish and terrible controls of this Titan suit. Oh, snap! Sorry, I didn't really mean to stop the movie or anything for you. It's just I thought of that joke in editing, and I was like, that joke needs to be made, but I couldn't figure out where else to put it. But, sorry. Carry on.
Okay. She really says, thank you for saving the life seed. But I wouldn't say that if I were her. Give Onan the seed, and she will prepare it for Samos. Birdseed.
Back off, featherweight!
Listen, Tiny Tail. I was leading my 100 flocks south before you had fur one between your legs. Not that your fur means anything.
At least I'm not some overstuffed, over-yapping, feather-dusty mouthpiece for the world's oldest professional. Jack says, have a nice day. Jack says, I can't think on my own. Jack says, go bite yourself.
That's it, rat boy. Now you've really pissed me off.
Knock it off, both of you.
You're lucky I'm famished. Onan says take the energized life seed to young Samos in Haven Forest. It will give Samos the power he needs to finally see the forest from the trees. Go, quickly.
So yeah, it was just kind of a roundabout trip for story reasons. It's really kind of cool to see the life seed in action. And just kind of understanding that we helped Samos become a sage, and he also kind of helped us learn what we learned, so really it's just kind of a big loop of helping people. But that's besides the point. We need to deliver the life seed so that way Samos can become, I don't know, even more cool, because Samos is, like, honestly one of my favorite characters. But, I'll see you guys at the Haven Forest, I suppose, where we'll deliver the life seed to Samos. Okay, guys, so here we are at Haven Forest. Ah, that was beautiful. Here we are, well, not Haven Forest, we're at the entrance to the mountain temple, but I figured we might as well walk it there. I mean, too many cuts in one video would be kind of disjointed and not, well, I don't know about not professional, but I don't know. I just kind of like seeing everything go together, and this is kind of like a cinematic part of the adventure, so might as well see the entire journey to Samos. And after this, after that cutscene, this mission is going to be relatively difficult. You're going to want to make sure that your ammo is in pretty decent shape. As you can see, mine is. I didn't really have to stop anywhere, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so the mission coming up is definitely one where you're going to need a lot of ammo, so make sure you're prepared for that. It's a pretty interesting one, too. I'll talk about it more once we get there, but for now, let's just enjoy freaking Haven Forest, which is probably the best place in the game. Especially at night, or, like, actually, I love it best in the evening, but it's just so great. And it won't take me too long to get there, and I might as well show where Samos is. Now, a quick little fun tidbit about actually getting to Samos is that you can actually get to him by hitting start and then reset, and it'll warp you straight to Samos. So you don't actually have to travel this way. I'm just doing it because, you know, cinematic effect. And where would Samos be? Of course, by the giant tree, because that's where all old wise men are. So, here we go, enjoy a cutscene, and then we got a pretty tough mission afterwards.
Samos told me to, I mean, you told me to, or, well, I mean, your older version, whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes, its power will help me speak to the plants.
There he is! Roger, we're en route. I see him.
Jack, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions about our future.
Alright, so you heard the man. We gotta protect Samos from the guards. Yeah, this is a very difficult mission, I'm not gonna lie. So really what I like to do is, like, if you do a spin move just before you hit the ground, it'll give you a rapid fire like this. And that's pretty good for taking them out. Most of them are gonna come from that side right now, so you don't really have to worry about the other side yet. But be wary, because they will be coming from both sides. Now they're coming. And they totally just hit Samos. It's all my fault, I'm sorry. But yeah, this mission's pretty much all about surveying, making sure you're looking from side to side. The flying guards are probably the most troublesome, so I make sure you're watching them the most. And just survey from side to side whenever you can. Also, just trust your auto aim. Sometimes I just turn around without swiveling the camera, and it'll just kill the guards anyways. I don't know. It works for me. It might not work for everybody. Everyone kind of has their own way of doing it. Now that we have the Peacemaker, we can take him out in large numbers, although I really don't use the Peacemaker too much for this mission. I don't know why. Maybe I'll use it for some of the aerial enemies, but even them, I don't really find it as useful. Sometimes I just like to do a spin move because my stray shots will hit the ones in the air. It's really just kind of up in the air, as to whether or not, as to how you're going to want to complete this mission. Wastelander moves work beautifully as well. Obviously the pea shooter is going to be rather useful, especially against the aerial enemies, because I find them hard to pin down, and because the pea shooter kind of stops them in place, like they don't really have any room to move away. So that's good. So you're going to want to watch your health and Samos's, although if I were to pick a fall man, it would totally be Samos, just because he has a way bigger life meter than you, just saying. So really this mission isn't terribly difficult, it's just kind of micromanagement. Lots of micromanagement. As you can see, I can just kind of hear when I'm taking them out without even really having to see them. Oh, why not? Ha ha ha. It was just one guy, but it must have been really cool. Alright, got one guy in the air, but yeah, we're doing alright. We only got hit once. This is a timed mission, in case you were wondering. It's not like a set amount of guards that you have to kill. So pretty much you just have to defend him for, I guess, 2 minutes is what it feels like. I haven't really timed it before, but there you go. Wow, I'm surprised I was able to talk through all of that. But here we go. Cutscene.
The life seed gave me a terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the precursor stone. He aims to crack it open somehow. If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension. It will destroy the world and more, ending all life. The plants are crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jack. Stop him however you can.
And with that ominous note, I think we're going to end the part off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. There was a lot of shenanigans, but really a lot of good plot stuff happened, and, you know, I did get to show off a couple things that I thought were pretty cool. And, yeah, pretty straightforward part, but things will get even crazier as we move forward into this last part of the game. We're actually hitting a point now where we're going to start doing pretty linear missions from here on out, so... yeah, we're nearing endgame, and it's pretty terrifying. At least now we know what the Baron is going to do, or what he's planning to do. I mean, it's kind of funny. You'd think he'd try and build like a super weapon to defeat the Metalhead army, but instead he just wants to crack it open. Because that's a great idea. But anyways, I digress. I hope you enjoyed the part. Hope you see me for the next part, and goodbye.